modern world, it is hard to live without a computer. Now, David, I have so much enjoyed over the last few nights, you know, the whole kind of sound and word combination. We've had, you know, those onomatopoeias.
That's right.
We had sound symbolism last night. I can't get enough of it.
Well, in fact, I've got a little bit more for you tonight, Richard, and for you at home. Now, this is a really fascinating area of language. It's where words actually sound like what they describe, but it's not onomatopoeic in this case. It's called sound symbolism or phonesthetics. And a really clear example is when you think of things that are a little bit dirty or squalid, you've got things like grimy and greasy and grungy, or scum or sludge or slime. So obviously the G and the S sound are closely associated with kind of muck around a sink or something
grotty.
Yeah. Something grotty. So there was an American company in the 1930s who identified this pattern, and they came up with a liquid soap that they called gunk. Now, in fact, I believe they got it wrong, because gunk actually sounds like what you remove from the sink, and so did many of the consumers who heard that word, and the brand transferred into the muck that the product was targeting to try and remove.
That's right. I don't want to have gunk in my sink, thank you very much.
They would have been better off calling it, you know, splurge or splunge or something like that, which actually sounds like it should be washing something. But another word that is also from this same stable is grunge, which I mentioned earlier. And there was a subgenre of rock and roll, particularly out of sort of Seattle and Washington State, and that's classically Nirvana and Mudhoney and Green River, who adopted grunge as being the sound that they wanted to, or the tag they wanted to identify with their music, which is a lot of distorted guitars and a sort of quite a dirty sound.
I was just going to say, the word dirty is exactly what sums up the music, isn't it?
And that's why they grabbed it, again with that idea of sound symbolism. So it's a fascinating area of language, Richard. It's about sort of creating a word that has the quality of what you're trying to describe, and it need not make a sound. It actually can be just creating the sort of essence of what it is you're aiming at.
And I loved all those sort of grotty words. It's been a great chat. Thank you, David.
Pleasure.
So our scores at the moment are excitingly equal. Jeff and Brett are on 24 each as we head into our next letters game tonight. And Brett, off you go, please.
Lily, could I have a consonant, please?
P.
And a vowel?
O.
And a consonant?
T.
And a vowel?
E.
And a consonant?
C.
And a vowel?
U.
And a consonant?
B.
And a vowel?
E.
And a consonant?
And last letter, P.
I'll start the clock. How'd you like those, Brett?
Not very good.
How many?
5.
5 for you, Jeff.
And a 5 for me.
Okay, what did you get?
Coupe.
And yours?
Exactly the same.
Coupe. Well, even in adversity, their brains are going the same direction. Again, could you just do the formal thing and verify? It was a bit of a tough mix, Dave.
It was double parking, double garage. It was a tough mix. They weren't compatible here, and the best that I could find was a 6, Richard, which is toupee.
Toupee. Well worn, and Jeff and Brett 5 each. Well, Jeff, I think you have an obligation this time to try and find a more cooperative mix of letters.
I certainly hope so. Let's have a consonant.
Thank you. S.
That's a good start. Another consonant.
R.
And a third.
D.
And a fourth.
M.
And a vowel.
I.
Another vowel.
E.
And a third vowel.
O.
And a consonant.
N.
And a final consonant.
And last letter, F.
Time starts now. work better, Jeff?
Better, a 7.
A 7, Brett?
A 7 as well.
Yours first, please.
Remind.
And yours, Jeff?
What I hope we all are here, friends.
Indeed so. It's very friendly competition, isn't it, David?
Well, they're very close friends here. It's a great game. Good sevens, both players. I was hoping you were going to ask for a vowel, that last one there, because Romanised is actually a word with a lowercase r, meaning to convert into Roman type. As it is, informed is a possible 8.
Nice find, David. But Jeff and Brett, we still can't split them. 7 points each. Well, Brett, as Jeff said a little bit earlier, he has just been having a bit of fun by choosing all manner of number mixes. Do you have a favourite?
Probably the 2 large, 4 small.
A family mix?
Yep, I'll go with that.
Thanks, Brett. That's 2 large and 4 small. And starting with the smalls, 9, 1, 4, 5, and the 2 large, 50 and 75. The target number is 194.
Let's chase it. Brett, did you get there?
Yes, I did. Yes,
On 194, well done. Jeff, no problem for you as well, I presume?
Straight there.
Okay, pretty straightforward. So, Brett, tell us what you did.
I went 4 times 50,
4 times 50 is 200.
200. Minus 5, minus 1.
Minus 5 minus 1 is 194.
So it was a very straightforward journey. And Jeff, did you do the same thing?
Exactly the same.
Exactly, once again. Would you just verify with each other you've got the same thing? That was a pretty straightforward approach, Lily.
Yeah, I use the same method.
Absolutely. The way to go. So they are still level pegging. Jeff and Brett both scored 10 points, so they're now both on 46. Let's head for another break. And another word mix for you. She spell. This time the clue, like a beetle on its back. Back soon.